gentlemen, welcome to First for Audio. How you doing? It's Radio Wannabe, back to back original tracks. I'm glad you're all here. It's very, very lovely to see you. And Steve, thank you very much for getting people to come over, mate. It's always a bonus when we can get a couple of people in. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's always nice. I've got to do something quick. just to make. I had to keep resetting my PC because my camera started playing up. Oh, I've had a right pain in the butt today. I really have. Again. Yeah, these things are sent to try us. With me, it just seems to be regular. Regular things. And it can be relatively annoying, I must admit, I do get rather peeved with the whole thing at times. I could just chuck it all in sometimes, it's like that. But you struggle on, don't you? Crack on. That's all we can do, isn't it? That's all we can do. So anyway, let's get to some hellos, shall we? Now I've sorted that out. Where are we? Hi Henry, how you doing, mate? Glad to see you, mate. I was worried where you were. I hope you've been alright, mate. I know you've got your issues, buddy, with the old treatment you've had. Kimberly, hello. I have a bumper cropper. Is that mojitos? Yeah. Okay. You crack them down your neck then, love. What's that? Anyone ever had lemonade with fresh mint? No, I haven't. It sounds intriguing. And here we go, Steve. Hello, mate. How you doing? So, really packed house tonight, as you can see. And there's Sophie somewhere. Where is she? There she is. Hello, Sophie. Good to see you. I thought I did say hello to you, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Well, it seems it's a very quiet night, so shh. We don't want to wake the neighbours. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I bought myself a nice big speaker today. It's not that great. It's not like mind-blowingly loud bass or anything like that, but it's alright. It's alright. It's basically a karaoke machine, really. They don't make stereos like they used to. When I was in bedsit land, a bedsit is basically one room with your cooker and that in it, if anybody doesn't know. But I had some serious kit, serious speakers, serious turntable. You remember the old turntables? Yeah. I'm going to get one again for nostalgia. I missed the crackle, and there was something about that sound. Since sound's gone digital, it's just lost something. Do you know what I mean? It really has lost something. There's something to be said for analog sound, You listen to the old keyboards, synthesizers more like, and they used to kind of slightly go out of key in that bit. It kind of gave them atmosphere, you know what I mean? It was crazy, but it worked. It still have all that stuff, dear. Well, where I moved so many times, things got broke, things got stolen and lost, and I wasn't as caring about my stuff as I am, as an older man, I think I took a lot of things for granted, when I was younger. But anyway, let's crack on with some music. Right, I figured out what it was, I think. I think I've sussed what it is.
Hey, everybody.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I've
the
sussed
bass
what it was.
sounded a little high there. I
No,
missed
no,
you.
that's not. No, what it was was where I had trouble with my cameras. Yeah,
Yep.
where I had trouble with my cameras, it switched the sound on the camera, so I had the camera sound recording.
Okay.
Yeah, and the normal output.
Kind of
So-
double tracked it there unintentionally, huh?
Yeah, well, because I had trouble with my cameras earlier, I told you,
Yeah.
which was just another issue I've got to deal with. But the sound should be all right now. Sorry about that track, then, guys. Never mind.
There's Holden. I was going to bring him on, but he went to sleep. He is conked
that's
out.
good-
He's
that's
been
good then,
fussy
mate.
today. Teething. He got us up the first time about 2 a.m., had a bottle, went back to sleep, but he'd been kind of fussy today. But that's him and his little keyboard and DJ set up there. So
That's cool. Oh, hello,
I-
RP Scazzer as well, by
say
the way.
hi to
Sorry.
some people that came over from my premiere, Kimberly Lamontia, Sophie Littleford, Mud, and
Mud?
everybody else.
Where's
Hey,
Mud?
Henry Nelson, how you doing? Hey, RP Skaza.
I haven't seen Mud.
I thought I saw Mud over here. He said he was coming. Nope, don't see him. Oh, well.
No, he's not here. No.
But my premiere should be over there, so.
Ah, Mark's here. Look, here he is.
There's
There's
Mud.
Mud. Ah.
There he is. There's Mud in your eye. His
Hello,
name
Mud.
is Mud.
There's Mark as well. Mark Shed Talk. Hello,
Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy?
How you doing? Mark, all right, buddy?
Yeah, like I said, I was going to bring Holden on, but best laid plans of mice and men. You know how that goes. You wrote a song
Yep.
about it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Hope to hear that one tonight.
Yeah, you can hear that one, mate. I've got it in
But,
the list anyway, I think, to be honest.
I'm going to have to go back downstairs in a little bit here.
Yeah, mate, you got to do what you got to do,
But,
you know. That's the kiddie thing,
gotta-
isn't it?
Still got bottles to do and things like that. And
Yeah, there's always
he'll
something
be,
to do, mate.
if he doesn't sleep through it, he'll be another bottle at about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I'm tired.
Yeah, mate, it
But
just
I
takes
wouldn't,
it out of
wouldn't
you.
trade the experience for anything. I didn't even
No,
get my
that's
stuff
it.
set up properly. You can see around the side of my thing that I got hanging up behind me here.
Yeah, you've got it. You're back to your setup again now, aren't you? I see. Pretty much.
There you go. Now I can't see. I just
Aren't
came
ya?
up here and it's a screen that I raised up. It's not a green screen, it's black, but like a projector screen or something, but it's made for this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Photo backdrop.
Whereas me, I've just got my boring guitars and keyboard.
I like the way it looks though. I've got still stuff sitting in boxes and stuff scattered all over. Still getting unpacked here from the move. This is just how I look today.
Yeah, wow, it's all right. It's all good, isn't it? It's all good.
Beard's
I'll tell you
all
what, let's,
messy. Hair's all messy.
seeing as it's for you,
Hang on.
And I got up here. I couldn't get this PC to connect to the internet, but the Mac sitting right next to it's connected just fine. But I don't have everything set up over there audio wise. So go
Crazy, isn't it?
figures. So I'm sharing a connection on my phone as a hotspot, and then this is going out that way. Everything works fine downstairs. Half of everything up here works fine, but go figure. Two PCs
you'll
sitting
get there,
right
mate.
next to each other. One connects and the other connect, disconnect, connect, disconnect, connect, disconnect.
Yeah.
Restarted
annoying,
and
isn't it?
reset the network, everything. Don't know what the
Well,
problem is.
earlier on, it was telling me my secondary camera was being used by another device. It wasn't. I can assure you, it wasn't. The only page I had open was StreamYard.
Yeah.
And StreamYard just does that sometimes, so I unplugged the camera, plugged it back
Yeah,
in
it does
again.
some wacky things.
Yeah, it's still good though. It's all right. You know, we got that comment
But,
now as well. haven't we?
I'm going to go ahead and slide on out of here. I got to get my daddy duties done, and then I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah,
He gets
next
up
look, I'm
again.
going to be in for a quiet night. I don't know where Kafida is. She's
But,
not even answered me
hopefully
messages
she'll be
tonight.
here. But
She might have
much
headaches or
love,
something.
everybody. Love, peace, and chicken grease. And
All right,
I'll have some
see you
new
later.
content coming up this weekend, both channels. Plus, I'm planning on doing a live stream either tomorrow night or Saturday night, if Holden allows it. You know how that goes. So
yeah,
we'll see.
that's it. That's it, mate. Yeah. Right. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm headed back
Well-
downstairs. I'm going to listen in down there. I've got laptop set up with headphones, but I couldn't talk because I'd wake Holden up and everybody would be unhappy then.
Yeah. No, you can't be having that, mate. It's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good. It don't
All right.
matter none.
I'll comment in the chat and stuff, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
pop back downstairs. Have a good night. Have a good
All
show,
right, mate.
and I'll see y'all here Saturday night.
Yeah. I'll see you later, buddy. Yeah.
All right. Take care.
Bye bye now. Steve Stockton, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Stockton. Wow. Let's just do some more music, shall we? It's going to be one of them nights tonight, isn't it? There is a goal set as well, if anybody feels generous. Nobody's holding a gun to anybody's head, though. You don't have to give, but if you want me to do an extra hour, because I'm only going to be here for 2 hours, if you want me to do an extra hour, there's the goal set. All right? So I'm not going to go on about it. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Oh, here she is. She is about that. I thought you was asleep with a headache or something. Hello, Kafida.
Well, it's one thing to be upset with someone. Yeah, one thing to hold a grudge over one mistake. Oh, one mistake isn't much to make. It's one mistake. And you're sorry, you're so sorry. But it's just the calm before the storm. Someday the cloud will break so that the sun can shine. Ain't it something to be in love with someone?
Wow. Yeah, mate. I know exactly what it feels like, mate, to be homeless. It is not good. It's not good. I slept in a derelict car for 3 months, and literally at pickings, and wherever I could get it, you know. It wasn't good. But wow, I'm glad you got your place now, mate. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad. It's hard to keep your spirits high as well when you're being knocked down, you know. It really is. What was that? Oh yeah, Long Shot. I played that actually for John Keller, but he's not here. This is Trust and Change. It's alright, you won't see much of my mug. I'll let you just watch the graphics. That was Trust in Change there, and that was dedicated to our Cherinator there.
Hell yeah, brah.
Look at you as well. You gave to the goal, mate. Oh look, £2 as well. £2, mate. That's it. That's that. You know, you only have to give that much. You know, you don't have to. I'll reword that. You don't have to, but the goal is set for 5 of those, and if I get 5 of those, I'll do an extra hour past the 2 hours that I've set for.
Exactly, mate.
So let's just get no confusion here. You know,
No,
no matter how much you
that's
give,
right.
you don't have to give £2, but £2 is the bottom
Exactly,
price
but
that I can set it at. So you know. So yeah, I don't know where Kafida is tonight. She's not even answering me messages.
Yeah, you wonder what I'm thinking.
No, she's there, but she's not here. If you know what I mean. She's been in the chat, but she
Mate.
didn't say hi. Gonna see about this possible keylogger message on my cell. Be back soon. Okay, I don't know what that is.
Don't know.
I don't answer random messages that say, if you don't,
Oh,
if you
there's
don't
another
answer
one.
this now. Do you know how many times I've had a message from someone, right, saying if you don't, something has been recognised on your channel.
No.
Not on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook channel. And if you don't contact me now, I'm gonna be thanks Henry as well, mate. If you don't contact me now, we're gonna be shutting down your channel. And then I look at the email address of this so-called person, and it's just some random thing. They must think you're thick. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I know. I've got that as well. I just block it.
Never ever answer any. Yeah, just block them straight away, because I'm telling you now, that is not how it happens from like people like Facebook and that.
You know. Mate, I also got
They don't walk. Basically, they'll shut your channel off or whatever, right? Or remove content, and then tell you why they've done that.
Aye. I got
Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah.
I got a weird number the other day on my mobile phone.
Yeah, just ignore them.
I do, and if it comes through, I may ignore them. Because I know
I never answer my mobile. I never answer. Oh, excuse me. I never answer my phone if it doesn't say a name.
Exactly. I don't
Everybody
answer
I
at
know
all.
everybody that's got my number is in my the diary on your phone,
No.
and it's everybody's named. So yeah, thank you very much, Henry. That's very nice of you.
Nice one, Henry.
I heard about your bed, mate. Are you getting an automatic bed, are you? Ooh, spoilt you are.
Is it Henry? Is it a bed that goes up, straight up and down, and it tilts?
Does yours do that, Sharon?
Aye. Mine's goes up and down, head and feet come up.
That's it. Contacts.
Aye, and then
That's contacts.
see the actual bed, Lee.
Yeah.
Instead of go up and down, it can bottom can come up, it can go down, and the tap can come right up. So it's literally sliding down the bed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It can go almost vertical, can't it?
Aye, it's a hospital bed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know what one is.
Yeah. I've got one of those. But I wouldn't mind my wheelchair able to recline.
When I used to make mattresses, we used to make a mattress called the Craftmatic, and that was the mattress that went onto those beds.
Well, the one I've got that mattress. It's like a blue mattress, ain't it?
Now our ones were like a beigey sort of colour.
I've got the blue mattress, right? But then I've also got the ones for for bed sores and all that.
Yeah.
I've got that.
Yeah,
I've got the one that it's inflates.
Yeah.
I've got that too.
I know, yeah, because of all your issues, look, where you're permanently sat in the chair, I mean, you're going to permanently rub, like, you know, there and in your bed, aren't you? So
Aye.
the less rubbing that you do,
Yeah.
that don't sound right, does it? the less rubbing you
Georgie.
do, the better.
Mate, hey, Sophie. Mate, honestly, see that certain thing I said to you?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish you would give me a break.
Yeah, well, that's just your life, though, buddy, isn't it? You know what I mean? You have really got it rough, haven't you, mate? Me old cocker,
Aye.
me old shady, me old mucker.
Mate, that's why I'm not coming. I wanted to die to camera with my finger so you can see
No,
that I was here.
I totally understand, man. Totally understand. You know, you don't want to. You're not in the mood for the camera either, are you? You know what I mean? When you
Mate, that's how long? That's been what, nearly almost a fortnight.
Is it?
Aye. And then, plus, then think on what happened on Tuesday. With my
that?
chest. With my
Oh,
chest.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Oh.
I'm just reading through the chat here.
So, I'm going to say hello, Mark, hello, Mud, hello, Henry, hello, Judy, or aka Richard G.
Yeah.
As Judy, as I'm going to
No,
be
it's
doing.
Richard G. It'd be the other way around. It'd be Richard G., otherwise known as Judy.
Aye, well, as I'm going to do, I'm going to go hello, hey, at Richard G, aka Judy, at from now on whenever I see your name up.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Hi, peace, Gazi. Who else did I miss?
Mud.
I said Mud.
Henry Nelson.
Hello,
Sophie,
Kifita Ghostlower.
what's his name was here earlier? Steve Stockton, obviously. Tales Untold.
Hi, Steve, if you're still watching.
Well, he's not. He's. I don't think he's watching. He might be listening.
Right, if you're listening, Steve, hello then, my American brother.
He's doing the Holden's bottles and that. You know. Right, let's
Liam,
crack on with some music, shall we? Let's do this
Before we
thing.
do that, go up to the first thing, the first super chat I put in.
Why is that?
Look how many thumbs I put Scott and I'm not kidding you.
What?
Aye, what?
How the hell can that have 83?
Aye.
I haven't even got. I've got 11 people in here.
So. Are you confused? Well confused as I am.
What the hell? That is no cap.
84?
How? No, how? That's impossible. How?
Don't know. I'm just looking at it going,
Mate, I don't even get 84 views anymore, mate, let alone... Do you know
well,
what,
mate, there's 84 people.
that is shocking, right? I used to get over 400 views, right?
Aye.
400 views and, you know, 30 likes, something like that. And now I'm lucky to get 8 people in the chat. I mean, I've got 11 at the moment, but that's only because Steve convinced a couple of people to come over.
Well, mate, people must be looking in the background.
I don't know, mate.
Mate, come on.
I'll give up thinking about it, mate, to be honest with you.
Aye. Oh, hello, Katie.
Hello, Katie. I just said hello in chat.
Yeah.
How lovely to see you. Anyway, where are we? There. Right. You like this, Cherinator?
Ooh, which one's it next? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that goes out to Nicole. I don't know if she's still listening or not.
Amazing probably
That's-
is.
that was Circuits Blown.
Yeah.
And just
Hey,
want to give a
please.
quick, yeah, just hang on a sec. I just want to give a quick shout out and send my love to Pam, Kafida's sister, because she's going through it at the moment.
Oh,
I know. It's just there's always someone else. There's always something.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
Mud.
don't even know if she's here. But anyway, carry on. Hello, mate. Oh, hello, look at you. Look. Oh, hello.
Oh, mate, hello. Hello there. Yeah, Mud. So, right, so as we were saying, Katie, right, so don't say nothing like right? So, as we were saying about the fee, it went from FM with Stephen, then gaming with Stephen, then the Charinator. So, the first one was Fruit Machines with Stephen, right? Then it went to gaming with Stephen, like what a day on the Charinator one, and then finally it went to Charinator. And do you know who came up with the name Charinator?
No idea, mate.
This wee man right here. This wee man right here came up with the name Charinator.
Yeah.
It was
Guilty as
him-
charged.
Yes, it was him that came up with it.
Guilty as charged. Yeah.
Yes, it was him. It was this bold man here, Lee. So, and then I just put the hash one savvy, because I am a bit savvy.
Yeah. Well, I come up with the name From Beyond as well, but I mean, I'm not the only one that come up with the name From Beyond, because there was a few channels named From
Yeah.
Beyond as we found out. So we ended up being From Beyond 23. Which,
Yeah.
Which was
And the
a
reason,
bit of a
and
shame.
Lee, would you like to explain the name why Charinator came up?
Well, because it's describing you, but without saying your name. And it's making it a bit more rock and roll, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yep, and
The Charinator is like the Terminator, isn't it? You know what I
yeah,
mean?
and plus it's really very obvious that I am sitting in a
There
chair.
you go. There you go. But without it being pretentious or anything like that.
Yeah.
See, I see. It's okay using your name, right? But that only works if you've got a name that's usable, sort of thing. Stephen is a very this not a disrespectful thing, as you know, because you know we've had many discussions with this. But like Lee G I wouldn't name my channel Lee G, you know,
No.
because it holds no water kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And Stephen again is a very generic name. And,
Yeah.
You know, using your name's okay if it works right. You know what I mean? If it works for the right thing.
No.
You know? And you know, that's why a lot of people come up with channel names rather than their own name, because their own name a lot of the time is, you know, is
Yeah.
fairly generic. Do you know what I mean?
No,
It's
that's
just
true.
more exciting as well to have a name that you can play on. You know. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause-
it's obvious for me. I started First for Audio many years before I started doing bloody YouTube. You know. I mean,
Jeez,
it's
oh
like when
mud.
it's like when I had a band. You know, we were
Yeah.
called Kick Liquid, and then after that it was Newton's Descent. You know, I never went by like, you know, Lee G and the four blokes. You know what I mean?
No, sure.
No, I don't care about me, my sort of. It's funny as well because I don't even take ownership with my own stuff. It's like I once it's done, it's just an entity that sits there, and I sit here like all of you, just listening to it, and yeah, it's all right. Or that's a bit naff. Yeah, do you know what I mean? No, but I do. I'm very judgmental of myself. Yeah,
Yep.
but you know,
Exactly.
I like names you can play with. You know.
Yeah. And that, so yeah, guys, so that's where the name came from.
Yep.
And my B logo,
Yeah, I made the logo as well. Yeah.
but he's going to update it for me.
Yeah, I do need to work.
I
on
did
it
one.
more.
I did one on Chat GPT, and do you know what it came up as?
Go
An
on.
actual chair where we go on it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
crap.
you have to describe it a lot deeper. I mean, I don't use I can't even say it.
Chat GBT.
Yeah, GBT. Yeah, I don't use it.
I'm going to
not
say
into the
something like,
AI thing.
call it legs? No. It'd be a bit hard to call it legs,
Yeah.
because I've won at swimmer, like that. Like that.
Yeah. What you're doing there is an upside down. What you really
Yeah,
mean?
no, I'm at like 2 legs, but
Yeah,
half leg.
you're an amputee, aren't you? You know what I mean?
Aye.
As well as being a paraplegic. You know what I mean? You're
Aye.
an amputee.
Yeah,
You know, a paraplegic amputee. That's what you are.
yeah,
Shit in it, mate.
exactly, mate.
We all feel for you, buddy. You know, but like you said, you gotta live in the moment and live day by day.
And
You know,
and trust in the changes.
Trust in change. You know what I mean?
And do what you please, and do what you please.
Do as you please. Yeah, I think that it's even in the list somewhere. Do as I please. So yeah, all those songs mean that sort of attitude. You know what I mean? It's
Exactly.
life throws shit at everybody, mate. You know, you're not in it alone. If you know what I mean.
Exactly, man.
No one is. You know, everybody's shit is shit. No matter how you look at it, no matter what level your shit is, it's shit. You know what I mean?
No, exactly. Because for the last couple of weeks, and I know you don't like me saying this, right? But
It's not the fact I don't like you saying it. It's just that, you know, it's not something you want to be talking about all the time, is it? You know what I mean?
no, I know. But what with all this stuff that's going on, right? See, I've stopped myself. With all the stuff that's going on, I've been, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
up here.
Been in
I
your
went
own
there.
head. In your own
No,
head.
I went
in your
there.
heart, yeah. No, yeah, you don't talk like that. Don't do that on camera, ever. Don't ever do that.
Yeah, but that's how I says.
Yeah, I know, yeah, but you've been at really low. That's
Yeah,
how
been
you say it.
that way.
You've been really, really low, yeah.
And just sleeping all the time. So
Yeah, but like you say, I mean, what can you do? What can you do?
just go to
You know, I mean, no one's ever going to advise you to take your own advice where you were saying what you were just saying just then. No one's ever going to say, yeah, go on. You know, any sane person's going to turn around and say, you don't want to do that.
exactly.
You know? Because not only that, mate, it's, see, I can't, we can't talk about it because it's just not a YouTube thing. You know, you can't talk about it. All right.
Yeah, no. We just learn from all these things.
That's it. It's
Because
like exactly like RP Skaza just said. We're here to learn lessons, I guess. Yep.
remember when I said to you, there's certain things that I don't remember,
Yeah.
right?
I think but a lot of us are like that, mate. I mean, yeah.
No,
the most
with the
average
certain
of
thing that
people.
happened.
Yeah, but most people forget certain things and blank
Right.
things out and you know choose not to engage with the thoughts because I mean that's the thing. A lot of mental thoughts can be challenged by yourself. I'm not going to think about that. Just immediately change your pattern of thought to something else. You know what I mean? You say, no,
Yeah.
I do it all the time because, you know, like anybody, you know, we all get down. I get down about this, about the channel, and about attitudes and stuff. Right?
Exactly, mate.
But at the end of the day, the universe will put it right, or it won't.
No.
Do you know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
things will either pick up, and I'll be unshadow banned or whatever, and you know, it start picking back up to how it was before, or it won't.
No.
See, I've even been thinking about keeping this channel, but opening up a new one, and just to see how that works with not saying a word on it. Nothing, just upload music or whatever,
No.
and just see how that channel grows, just to see the comparison, and to see if I can definitely say that is what's happening with my channel. Well, I'm pretty sure it is anyway, 100%.
Yeah, that's true. Because I was
I was growing steadily. It wouldn't just stop. No matter what, it wouldn't just stop. It's not being published out there. It's being secretly banned, as they call it, the shadow banning thing, where it's not going out.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the algorithm picks up on what you say. That's what it is. They use AI bots to listen to every show, because they can't, they obviously don't want to use human resources for it, right? So, they hold back channels that they don't like, and support channels that they do like. When they've obviously got words that you say that are affected by the algorithm, so the algorithm puts a stop to putting you out.
Yeah. And it's
And yet, if you argue with them, you'll just get a bot response saying, "Oh no, there's nothing wrong with your channel. We've just checked. There's nothing wrong with it."
no. Because look at that guy, remember? Look at that guy who was on mine, and you kept on saying when he was in about the shorts, and you kept on saying no, and I lost my temper, and I got a hang, remember?
Yeah.
Because I lost my temper.
Yep.
But I was, because somebody was going, when they're taking off for an answer.
Like I said, if I had green hair and went the other way, if you know what I mean,
Right.
lovey, right, I'd be promoted like hell.
Exactly, man. It's mental.
If I had blue hair and nose ring, Anyway, listen, let's play some music, right? Because it's all your fault.
Don't blame me.
Wonder what this one is.
Oh, guess right.
I never believed in reading online, thinking the impossible thing was making true connections. I was changed in an instant, in the blink of an eye, with an introduction to the most beautiful soul. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, California. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, cut me the kind of way. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away, cut me the kind of way. Couldn't convince me that meeting online would ever amount to anything at all. But I was changed in an instant, in the blink of an eye. A true connection with the most beautiful soul. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, California. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, completely kind of gray. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away, completely kind of to the point of packing all I would need, the making a trip to get down on one knee. I was planning to meet her in Reseda, complete a cat She just so happened to meet him while out in the rain one day, catching each other's eyes, reflected smiles. The rest is history. Just looking for love, just looking for someone, just looking for someone to love, just looking for one thing.
Indeed. That's one that Kat likes, that is. Yeah, she likes that one.
Yeah. And she says she'll be back and she'll send a postcard.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Aye.
Well, we've
About
only got
10
half
years.
an hour. Well, we've only got half an hour left of the show anyway, unless I make another 3 of the goals. Because we've
Exactly.
made 2, haven't we? We've made 2 so far.
Yes, indeed.
But you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to cry. You know, if I have to go to bed early. Yeah, there we go. There's the goal. 2, look.
2 out of
1
5.
extra hour of streaming when we reach the goal. These are the tools that PukeTube give you. You know, you're going to use them, aren't you? They're the tools.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Is that what
Yeah,
you're going to use them?
There we go.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
There you go. You got to be in it to win it, mate. Like I said, the only income I get anyway is like, well, I don't even get the income because it obviously goes straight back into the house. But
Exactly, mate.
I don't get any extras for anything, mate. So that's what you get when you're a carer. You get nothing. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
You
but
you don't get much help at all. So yeah. Anyway, Stephen,
Yeah,
I'm going to carry on playing music because that's what we're here for.
let's do it.
This is Carried Away, which I often get.
Oh,
This is another song that I wrote for my lovely wife.
She's never wanted too much. She's never asked for anything. Not anything at all. But is it asking too much? She's never asked for too much. Yet she deserves it all. She's reaching out her heart, crying for the chance to be free. Spread those wings, take flight, get carried away. Spread those wings, take flight, get carried away. Someday she'll have everything, 'cause she never asked for anything. Not anything at all. Her life that day defies gravity. She's carried on the breeze. She's reaching out her heart, taking the chance. Spread those wings, take flight, get carried away. Spread those wings, take flight, song. We're following along, listening to every word we've ever heard. But you're full of it, you're full of it. Every word you say, you're full of it, you're full of it. You're on your pilgrimage to see the world. It's been your dream since you were young. At any cost you will not stop this quest, but you're blissfully unaware. Destination nowhere. We're not singing along, but you're still singing your song. Whether you ever gonna learn that everybody knows that you're so full of it, you're full of it. Every word you say, you're full of it, you're full of it. You're on your pilgrimage to see the world. It's been your dream since you were young. At any cost you will not stop this quest, but you're blissfully unaware. Destination nowhere. You're on your pilgrimage to see the world. It's been your dream since you were young. At any cost you will not stop this quest, but you're blissfully unaware. Destination nowhere. You're on your pilgrimage to see the world. It's been your dream since you were young. At any cost you will not stop this quest, but you're blissfully unaware. Destination nowhere.
Whoa. I almost just let that go then. That's not a good thing, is it, Charinator? Eh?
No, it's not.
I know what's next, though. I knew it by that first little note. I bet you do as well. Well, you probably don't. Or do you? Oh
Kinda.
goodness, D-Rock's here, and he's just hit us up with number 3. Oh mate, thanks buddy. Oh, I'm glad you're here as well. I haven't seen you for ages. I hope everything's all right.
We're
with you,
here,
bud.
Dira.
I bet you're out gallivanting with your lady friend, aren't you? Hey, hey, yeah.
Hey, 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 hey.
Fair play to you, mate. You crack on.
Mate, I still can't go over it.
No, but no, I am paid off, obviously, because you know me. I like to have my narcissism fed, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, if the attention's not on me, mate, I'm pretty upset. I mean, how could you spend time with a woman, right? I mean, a woman, right? And rather than be here listening to my funky music. I can't do it. I can't.
You can't keep a straight face.
No, I just can't do it. I just laugh at myself too much, mate.
Aye. Jeez, oh
I'm
Mud.
an idiot. Hey?
I'm looking at Mud's comment there, but he said he's been crushed, broke, ripped apart. No, yeah, well.
Wait, tornado, mate. I mean, so you lived where there was tornadoes then, dude? I mean, I guess. Whoa.
Jeez, oh.
Hello, Paul Zilla. Good to see you. Long time no see, yeah? Very long time no see. But that seems to be the case with the old YouTube, mate. You know, 1 minute you'll have loads of people. Well, I mean, but like I said, I have been sort of banned, shadow banned, because my channel's just been stagnant since before Christmas. I don't get any views anymore. I get like the most, like this is the most I've had in the chat for months. It's not been good, but not as bad as being in a tornado. Yeah, you know.
No.
Sod my silly little channel. You know, when you're like Mud and lose everything, lose your house and everything. I mean, that's, you know.
Huh? One over, one under, one over the top of the house. Jeez, oh.
Yeah, it seems to be the way that people, you know, dealing with life.
I think when it though, Florida, if it's in Florida, it's Tornado Alley.
No, not Florida. It's not.
Is it?
No. It's more Midwest, isn't it? It's the Tornado Alley, isn't it?
I think so.
I'm not 100% sure. Right, hang on a second. I'll do this. Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska. Yeah, so Midwest.
Jeez, oh. And we complain about no hurricanes.
Hurricanes are more Florida hurricanes,
Aye.
Miami and that. But
Aye, because remember we get the tail end.
oh yeah, always, mate. Yeah, we get the
Yeah.
we get the dregs off of it. Don't worry about that, mate.
Oh, we'll be
the
getting
the most we get is 100-mile-an-hour winds. So you know,
Yeah.
don't even fret. I mean, yes, it does rip a few trees apart and stuff. And like I said, when I was riding my motorcycle back in the late 80s, I'm riding along happily, going down this hill, and I was just trying to get home because a storm had started, right? And it was in extremely high winds. And 1 minute I'm riding along like that, and literally within that, I was riding on the pavement, the other side of the road, because the bike, I was leaning into the wind, leaning against the wind, riding along. And I was only on a 125, and I'm riding along, and literally, not even a second, the wind picked me up and put me on the other side of the road, on the pavement. So if there was oncoming traffic, if there had been oncoming traffic, I'd have just been wiped out straight away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
as soon as I got picked up, basically I got picked up and swept, bang, like that.
right.
Carried on riding for a second or two, and then broke and just sat there and just put my head in my hands and just, Jesus Christ, I could have been fodder.
Yeah, they let it register in your brain going, what just happened there?
Yeah, literally, I couldn't even comprehend how quick it was. Because
Right.
I'm looking along, I'm leaning into the wind because the wind's blowing from the left. And I wouldn't even, I was just thinking about getting home. And literally next second, within less than a second, and I'm riding along on the pavement, I'm thinking, how did I get over here? Literally like that. It was the scariest thing it's ever
Aye,
happened.
exactly. Because, see, like, do you want to know what one thing I'm scared of? See, when it's like your very high winds,
Yeah.
right? This, I'll show you the one. This is the one thing I am really, really scared of, right?
Mate,
give us a second.
we're all right over here, mate. You want to worry
No.
about people in America, mate? That's where they got it bad.
But mate, see if I show you this, right?
Japan get it bad as well, don't they? Hurricanes.
Yeah. Right, look at your screen a second.
Hang on a second. I've got to remove that one to add that one. Right. What's this?
Right, so see when it's a really heavy winds, like really heavy winds.
Yeah.
Look, yeah, I've got literally glass right here.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
that
mate.
glass.
They're really hard to break, mate. You would not believe how hard it is to break double glazing, mate. And we're talking.
Yeah, and that's
we're
what scares me
talking-
because
you could literally throw rocks at double glazing, and rocks just bounce off.
yeah, but
Because
the
of
thing
air-
is,
because
mate.
of the argon. Well, it's because of the argon gas between it. It causes like a barrier, you know.
Yeah,
pressure.
because the thing is, see right here,
Yeah.
that is literally where I am sitting right now.
Yeah, I know, mate.
So you think when that fat went, I'm getting glass cheered straight in my face? No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thanks.
Still, it is what it is, mate. You can't do nothing about the
That
weather.
is what it is. Boom.
Yeah, honestly,
Wait.
we tested. I used to make the double. I've done so many jobs in my life, right? I've made double glazing windows at one point, you know, with the plastic and that, and melted them together, and put the sash in there and the rest of it, right? And we used to test them. I have literally thrown hammers, literally at full pelt, thrown a hammer at one of the windows, one of the ones that's just been wrongly sized, and literally thrown a hammer at it. And I'll tell you now, the hammer just bounces off, mate, and nearly knocks you out. Seriously. Yeah, it's really hard to break it. You've got to get like a needle sort of thing, or the glass punches that punch out windows in the car.
Aye.
What's the matter?
I just read Mud's comment there. Oh.
What's that?
Oh. No.
What comment are you reading?
The one when he says he was injured. I just gave you the heebies.
What's that? I was injured at work. Cut off your leg? Jesus. Had my eye pulled out, back broken, and just goes on. Very long list. I'm a master smith by trade. Jesus.
And I thought I was bad.
Wow. Wow. So you're an amputee as well then? Jeez.
So, Mud, you know what it's like being an amputee, mate. And I'll stick the camera on. And this year, the reason I've got this is because I've got a fracture in my neck. So,
Well, there's some people that's had it proper shit.
but when I seen
Yeah,
that,
even a shattered piece of porcelain, it won't go through the glass.
right,
It won't go through the glass. But if you got into the corner and used one of them glass breaking things, all it does is causes cracks. And then if you put a hammer to it, sort of thing, it'd go. But if you throw a hammer directly into the middle of a window, which is 90% of the time, when a storm hits, it's usually trees and debris like that get thrown around, yeah? So that you could get a tree trunk and throw it at a window and it'll just bounce off. It literally will bounce off.
that's true. Mud says they put his leg back on.
They put your leg back on, did you say?
That's what Mud said.
Where?
Under where our peace character says, well, Mud, And then they said no.
You're not an
I,
amputee. They put my leg back on. Jeez.
Well, Mud, unfortunate for me,
This vehicle is reversing.
as you can see, unfortunate for me, mine's never got saved. Mine's was really badly damaged. Like, literally, that's what I'm saying to you. I've literally found out that it was that, but it was really bad. See, I didn't know this, right? I was told,
Oh, D-Rock, what a mate.
Deal, you're a wee gem. One of the lassies that was there said to me, because I thought I just got up and ran, right? She says, you actually literally got up and literally, like, waddled. Like you were limping. No, ma, I don't remember this. And she's like, we were flinging water onto you to keep you awake. I was like, I don't remember any of that at all.
It's crazy. I can't believe they stuck his leg back on. Fair play. Jeez.
I'm not fair play, but as I says, just say my leg was that colour. That's what I'm going to say.
What, black?
Because you know, remember how I tell you, Lee, how it got hit in the back of the knee,
Yeah, I know.
right? And then I ended up with the MRSA.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, your leg just died, didn't it, basically? That's what
aye,
happened.
it's because and when they were giving me the antibiotics for the MRSA, I'm allergic to penicillin.
Ah, yeah.
So it wasn't going to help. So my leg get from above the knee.
That's shit, mate.
Okay,
Oh, thank you, Katie. Oh, look, we've hit the goal as well, look.
Yep.
Well done, you lot. That means I'm here for another hour. How lucky
Yep.
you feel. Hey, do you feel lucky? Tell me, do you feel lucky? Huh? Do you, punk?
Do you feel lucky, punk? So
Oh,
yeah,
how
so
lovely.
that's-
Thank you very much, everybody. That's sorted. Let's do this then. That's good then. We got another hour's worth of music and chat. All right, isn't it?
Exactly. So that's what happened. Ended up with that stupid bug, and then they go, oh, by wasting. No, do you know what they did, Lee?
Diddly. Diddly what?
No, do you want to know
Radio
what hospital
1FM.
did? What if it?
What they do, mate? What?
They literally phoned my sister and said to her, I know that you're Stephen very close. Can you come up to the hospital and tell him that he's going to have to get his leg taken off, please?
Jesus.
And I literally fell out with my big sister for that.
Oh.
I was angry.
Well, of course you are. Of course you are.
And that air was breaking.
Yeah, I bet, mate.
That was breaking.
I bet it was. Let's chill out with some music then, shall we? Cheer up a little bit. As
Yeah,
much as we
let's-
can, you know, consider.
Lee, I know that you need to change fix it, but can we do a wee special song?
In a sec, yeah? Ask me again in a minute. The Groove.
The Groove.
I hope nobody gets the next one though. This is Heart Attack. We got enough issues.
Motivation, true satisfaction, getting everything you need. Always wanting more, but you'll never ever see. Face to face, back to back. What's where I'm headed for a heart attack? You pick me up, you let me down. I can't help feeling you don't wanna be around. Such persuasion, for liaison, just where you want to be. Chances come and the chances go, but you're never gonna see. Face to face, back to back. What's where I'm headed for a heart attack? You pick me up, let me down. I can't help feeling you don't wanna be around anymore. Face to face. Face to face. Face to face, back to back. What's where I'm headed for a heart attack? You pick me up, let me down. I can't help feeling you don't wanna be around. Face to face, back to back. What's where I'm headed for a heart attack? You pick me up, let me down. I can't help feeling you don't wanna be around
Yeah. So I don't
Yeah, that's my heart back, Presley.
You what, mate? Oh right, okay. I see.
My heart back face.
All right, mate.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Well, yeah, we know that.
Do you know what I was going to ask you? And I know you said you've got to fix it.
What?
Can you play a wee song?
What one?
You know what one?
No, I don't.
Is a year in the making.
Oh, you don't want to hear that.
Oh, you do. Of course I do.
It's not even a good track.
So what? I like it.
Don't you know the number of it?
I think it was, and it was in the 50s.
No, it's not. It's number 38, you Wally.
Is it?
Yeah, here you go. Well, that was a bit nuts, wasn't it?
Yes. But I like.
So, number 17, Henry, is Cruising in the Shire. That's the only time we say Shire, because it's not Shire, right? It's only when we're saying Lancashire or Cumberlandshire that we say Shire. So when we say it like
Gloucestershire.
this, Cruising in the Shire, it is Cruising in the Shire.
Or Gloucestershire.
Gloucestershire, yeah. Butterfly Girl, hello. That was basically the title of that, Unexpected Tales, came from the program that used to be on years ago in the 80s or 70s, 80s.
Unexpected Tales from the Crypt.
Tales of the Unexpected, yeah.
No.
So, because
The wee mad
because I
skeleton
sort of-
mummy.
well, because if you let me talk, because it has that creepy vibe to it a little bit, you know, that creepy piano a little bit.
Yeah, it was like a wee mad mummy, wasn't it?
Reminded me of it. So people are chucking numbers out at me now, right? So you do realise that the numbers only appertain to the Night Rider tunes that I wrote 100 of, and I'm going to play them, but random numbers get you random songs. So here we go. This is number 42. This is The Night Before, all from the Night Rider collection. Number 12's next. Crazy. We're going to crack on. This is fun. Track 12 then. So this is Fade into the Background. And that's what you get when you pick a random number. Because all I can do is play them.
Oh yeah.
Next track though is Turn My Back on You. This is for Kat. Don't know if she's going to join us. I sent her a message.
Nah, she's in the belt. She's in the bad books.
Oh, she's in my bad books now. Hi, Mayhem.
That you thought you'd never be caught, that you thought I would never know, that you thought things were going the way you planned, that you thought you had it made behind my back with your dirty shade, that you didn't consider payback day. That I knew who gave you a plan. That I knew for just how long. That the upper hand belongs to me. That the justice that waits to be served belongs to you from the things that you heard. That the justice that hangs in wait falls upon the adulterer's blade. To dignity I belong. To pride I belong. Self-respect will never be gone as I turn my back on you. That you thought you had it made behind my back with your dirty shade. That you didn't consider a payback day. That I knew the game you were playing. That I knew just how long. That the upper hand belongs to me. To dignity I belong. To pride I belong. Self-respect will never be gone as I turn my back on you. As I turn my back on you. As I turn my back. As I turn my back. As I turn my back on
I haven't had that note for a while, I can tell you.
I know you have that. What the fuck about
I
me?
did it though, didn't I? Like a didity thing that does it.
Exactly, mate. Is that I say exactly.
Because that's just the kind of guy I am. Yeah, boy.
Guy that you are.
You know, yeah,
Give me-
mate.
You're
And anyway,
amazing, Luigi.
welcome everybody to Radio 1FA back to back original tracks. Oh yeah.
Not off.
Not our pop pickers. Here she is. Watch out, everybody. Watch out. Mind your P's and Q's.
Hold your ears, everybody.
Hold your ears. Watch your P's and Q's. She's here, but she's not here. She's here, but she's not.
Foreman's on the floor. Foreman's on
Oh.
the floor.
Look out. Look out. Here she is. Watch it.
It's that crazy lady now.
Hey! Hello, Jafida. Are you all
My
right? Are you?
glorious ponytail.
Oh, you're looking lovely. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, I don't want to hear your lies. No more lies.
You don't wanna hear my lies?
Not your lies.
If you
Tell me
know,
lies. Tell me sweet little lies.
You
Tell
can't
me
hide your
lies.
lying eyes.
Kefira,
You
Yeah.
can't
You're looking
hide
wonderful
your
today.
lying eyes.
Thank you, sir. You're looking extra sweet, chair, like a sweet gummy bear.
Don't creep. Do
No.
not come in here. Creep.
I'm a creep. I'm a
I'm
You
creep.
look-
looking,
you look- Lee,
What
you
the
know,
hell am I
what
doing?
here?
Lee,
I don't belong.
here.
Lee, do you know
What?
you're
Oh,
losing?
oh. Hit it, D-Rock.
You're losing that loving feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I know that
You've
one.
lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's
Now it's
gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa,
Sure.
baby, baby. I'll get down on my knees for you. Do, 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 do. If you would only love me like you used to do, yeah. We had a love you don't find every day. So don't let it slip away.
The dogs, they still got the leashes on.
I need your love. I need your love. I need your love. I need your love. Bring back that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't go on. No. Mud, you take bloody good care of yourself, pal. I insist.
Mud, I salute you.
See you later, buddy. Ciao for now.
Yes, mate. So you've definitely lost that feeling.
Oi, oi, oi. You lost that feeling in your leg.
Well, hold on. I'll hold on. I'll point the places. Over. Like.
Yeah, but your arm works, mate.
I don't feel it. I don't feel any pain.
Be thankful for small mercies, yeah? Don't
I
start
wasn't
smacking
looking.
yourself live on
Well,
blooming
It
camera,
sounded
mate.
like you were pulling your own finger there for a second, so I had to look. I missed something.
Feeder.
Hold on. How can I put my own finger?
Hold on. 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
You can put it in your mouth and pull it.
Whoa. Let's not have none of that.
Can't
Well,
feel that.
just saying. Oh my, I've said too much.
We'll have no fingers in mouths tonight, thank you very much.
Can't feel that. Can't feel that.
I thought not about that before I spoke.
Can't feel the
Yeah.
cat green. You go and sit
Y'all,
there
hey,
for
y'all
20 minutes.
insinuated something, not I. I mean, I just simply said. Now, what are y'all getting at, huh? What are you getting at?
Can't
Yeah,
feel the
well,
cat
I'm getting
green.
at this.
Okay.
too much talking going on there.
There's nothing you can say, nothing you can do to stop the course of progression. But it's all about to change. Can you feel it? Yeah, it's all about to change. Can you feel it now? We're starting to move our way to the other side of day, increasing the gap away from your top. But it's all about to change. Can you feel it? Yeah, it's all about to change. Can you feel it now? But it's all about to change. Can you feel it? Yeah, it's all about to change. Can you feel it now?
Sitting here laughing at Jared. Katina! Oh, here's a good one. Zip it, Lee. Your song's on. Shush.
It must be tough at the top for you. It must be tough at the top, living the high life. But it's easy to drop all the way from the top. Hit the bottom, and all those moves you made, well, they're gonna up at you. A force to behold, the ultimate power in your hand. A force to behold, but what a disaster in your hand. It must be tough at the top for everyone in the green seats. It must be tough at the top, living like the king. The ultimate power. But it's easy to drop all the way from the top. The bottom, and all those moves you made, well, they're gonna up at you. A force to behold, the ultimate power in your hand. A force to behold, but I'm forced to behold the ultimate power in your eyes. I'm forced to behold the water disaster in your eyes. I'm forced to behold the ultimate power in your eyes. I'm forced to behold the water disaster in your eyes.
Well, we've got time for another record, right, Cheradea?
Yeah.
But you need to guess what it is.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I'm a pure donkey.
Well, it has an I in it.
I'm about to make some homebrew.
Don't you go anywhere, woman, because we're going to be knocking
Anybody
off in a
want any
minute.
coffee?
No.
Yeah, I want a cup of coffee. I'll love a coffee, but don't disappear, Cat, because we've got one more record, and then
One
we got-
lump or two. I didn't say what. There's one lump or two.
No, I have brown sugar,
Okay,
please,
you're good. Okay.
and 2 massive ones, thank you.
Yeah, Lee. I'm a pure
Yeah.
donkey.
Yeah, well, I know that. That's why I asked you.
No,
Put it this
'cause-
way, it's a
'cause-
record that
'cause if
you
it did
like,
that-
though. It's one of your favourites, though.
Oh, is it DIP?
There you
Second
go.
chances. Or trusting shame.
DAIP.
DAIP.
Yeah.
Mate, do you know why I'm a donkey?
Yeah.
Because I was doing that, and I
'Cause you're an
forgot.
ass.
I forgot that I had certain things.
Ah. Right. Here we go.
Well, he's got the jack. Probably.
See you in a sec.
Oh my.
You put me under pressure. I got to pay. And if I refuse, you put me away. But I said, oh, 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 oh. Not me. I'll do as I please. Oh, 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 oh. I'll do as I please. You've got into my pockets. Take all that I have. You bled me dry, but I won't cry. 'Cause oh, 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 not me. I'll do as I please. Oh, 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 oh. I'll do as I please. as high, please. Oh, 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 oh. Not me. I'll do as I please. Oh, 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 oh. I'll do as I please.
Yeah. I definitely do as I please. I can tell you that for nothing.
Hell yeah.
You know, that was good fun though, wasn't it, Kafida? I said don't disappear, and she has.
What?
Nope,
You
she's
talking to
there.
me?
No, I'd never do that, Kafida, because that's not the kind of guy I am. You know.
That typical woman.
Right,
I know
well,
what kind of guy
yeah.
you are.
Yeah, no. It's all Kafida's fault anyway, half the time. You know.
What?
Nothing, Kafida. I'd never say anything at all.
Same to you. Same to you. It would
upset
be
you, Kafida,
over your
'cause-
head anyway, as most things.
Yeah,
are.
you're probably right. You're probably right, to be honest. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Kafida,
You know.
Yes, darling.
remember, you gotta do 20 minutes on the notice that then do 100 lines in
Slow motion, baby. Slow motion. Back it up.
You've got
You've
to
got to
do
do
20
some
minutes.
time on the naughty step.
Yes. And then
What about the
100
naughty
lines-
step? Where is this naughty step?
Well, it's
I
on
didn't
your
see-
it's on your porch, your front porch. You know, the
Yeah.
first step towards your
Oh,
house.
that
Go
old
and sit
thing?
on that. Yeah.
And
sit on
then
that
you've
step
got to do
and-
100 lines in I
Whoa,
must
whoa,
not be
whoa, whoa,
talking
whoa,
about.
whoa!
Do
Back
what?
up there, son.
What
Back
did
up,
you-
son. You got to sit on the naughty step, right? Right. Look out into yonder, right, and consider your failings, right? And if you don't
My
consider
what?
your failings, the fact that you're a poor excuse for a human being right now. And this is
That was
what-
last
this
year's
one-
resolution.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
good.
that was last year's resolution.
I'm
yeah.
good.
My one this year is just just be happier, even though things are crap.
Exactly.
And
It,
you've still got
hasn't
5
worked
plus
so
minutes.
far. It hasn't worked so far, but I tell you what, I have managed to ignore a lot of crap. You know.
Yep.
Hello, John. Where you been, mate? I played your track earlier, mate. I did. No, honestly, didn't I? Oh, there he
Yep.
is, John. Hello, John. All right, mate. You're a bit late, mate. I mean, you're lucky we're still here, isn't it? Because this was the third hour that was kindly donated to by the lovely ladies and gentlemen. I think D-Rock, Cherinator, who else was it?
Katie.
So, let me see. Hang on, Katie. Yeah. All right. Whoa, give me a
and
chance.
Butterfly
Henry.
Girl. I saw our
Henry won
yes,
it,
called
and
the
was it? Who else? Let me see. Hang on. Let me do
Henry
this.
Peggy.
Let me do this. It'll tell me. It'll tell me on here. Right. So we got Cherinator, Henry, D-Rock, and Katie. That was it.
100.
So thank you very much to all those lovely donations, which kept us going for another hour. See what I did as well? You know, I stayed here like a demon. And if you notice, on the last
What are you
show,
doing with those there, Chair?
on the last show, I stayed for the hour anyway, didn't I? Yeah? Because that was my intention anyway. It just wasn't,
I like the
wasn't
book this time.
advertising it. Anyway, we don't want to go there, do we? We don't need to go there, do we, Cherinator?
Aha.
You what with it?
I said, we don't need to go there, do we, Mr. Cherinator?
I'm putting
No,
coffee
we
in the doodad.
What's
But
that?
we've
You
got-
smell like
but-
what?
I'm putting coffee in my little doodad.
Ah, coffee in your doodad. Everybody loves a bit of coffee in their doodad, don't they? Obviously, you
No,
know,
really.
clearly.
Not really.
The kind of thing everybody must do, you know. Coffee
Instead
in
of
the
getting
doodad.
me Keurig coffee K-cups or whatever, my girl
yeah.
got me these little things,
Oh,
the
yeah.
built-in screen,
Yeah.
screens on the bottom,
Oh, yeah.
and where it pokes the hole in your K-cup, this here's got a
Oh.
hole in it so it doesn't get damaged.
High
You
makeup
pop the-
women's one.
Thing on there, and that's your reusable.
Oh,
Take the,
Makeup Mum and
there's
Son's
the
here
2-pack
as
of
well,
them.
right at the end as well. Oh, where you been all my life? Eh?
Can't see a
Yeah.
dab damn thing for that background I got going on. But yeah, I don't know where she got those, but it's little 2-pack. It's
Yeah.
quick too. It takes me longer to get the
It's that,
coffee in here, pour the water in there, blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can put my creamer, my sugar in the cup while it's
Whoa, whoa,
brewing,
what's that about creaming? What's that?
and it comes out hot and quick.
Ah, nice. That is sweet.
That's what she said.
So, that
Oh
is
my-
what she said.
That's
That
what she
is
said.
exactly what she said. Nice and creamy, she said.
Girl likes her coffee.
Everybody likes a coffee. They do.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
are
don't.
not wrong. I tell you, when you're right, you are so right. You
I
are.
don't. I don't like coffee.
I ain't right.
Co-
When
coffee
I'm
is
wrong,
the
I'm right.
greatest, mate, in the
Er,
world.
wait, see?
Coffee is great.
Never mind.
Did you know there's more people that drink coffee in the world than there is tea? I bet that surprises you, doesn't
There's
it?
more
Well, I used to drink tea,
people
but
that
I
drink
didn't have
coffee than tea. Did you say?
Yeah, there's more people that drink coffee than tea in the world, yeah.
that. One thing I'll drink now.
Well,
One thing
the
I'll
world
drink
isn't
is hot
populated
chocolate.
with the English.
Coffee rocks, mate.
No,
I've got a proper coffee machine. I have
Yeah,
my
no, see that-
Now, us
cappuccinos.
Southerners, we like our sweet tea too. Y'all don't know
Yeah,
sweet tea
Lee,
like our
the only thing I'll drink now is hot chocolate.
Oh, I'm tired of hot chocolate.
I'm gonna make
Pansy
some sun
Street.
tea. I've not
No,
made any
Lee,
sun tea in years.
I don't coffee. I don't like the smell of it. I've tasted it before and I don't like it. Right?
Yeah, well, you don't put enough sugar in it then. That's what it is.
No.
Oh, I
it's
tell you
not-
what, and it's not much more expensive.
No, Lee.
I
it's-
drink tea. I drink tea too. I haven't got anything against tea. I just prefer coffee, so I drink.
I
tea.
can actually show you what size box.
The reason I don't drink tea now is because when I was
Come out,
drinking it, I ended up. So yeah,
Okay.
Lee, I'm still here. I just need to go and take. I need to go and take painkillers.
All right, mate. Go and take your painkillers, boy. Right.
I got it.
It's
Kafina's
I've got to
gonna
take
love this
my-
bit.
Lee, I've got to take my antibiotics as well.
Southern sweet iced tea, eh? I drink iced coffee as well. I'll drink iced coffee. I'll drink anything. I'll drink any of those sort of drinks.
This
myself.
size of a tea box
I'm not scared.
had the
What- what's-
brand name. You know,
Oh, right. Okay.
all that jazz. I forget why.
I can't really see it. So
It's
do
a
it again.
24 tea bag
More
box.
into the middle of the screen, if you could.
24 tea bag box,
All right.
and they make them now that well, I guess they've made them for a little while. Well, they're already sweetened, and that sugar on them is really good.
Ah.
It's not powdered sugar. Doesn't look like. I don't know how they do it. Might be stevia or I don't know, something like that.
I
But it
don't,
doesn't.
I don't like saccharin or anything like that. It's horrid.
It doesn't leave. There's no powdery residue or whatever. You boil your tea. You don't have to add any sugar. It's like
Katie,
year and a half.
Katie knows what brand that is. No.
This one's generic.
She
I
knows.
think my mom gave me this one. But the ones that's already sweetened may be Louisiana or
Over here, our main makes Thai Fu and Tetley.
I forget the other one. Not summertime.
Or Yorkshire.
Not Lipton.
Yeah, Yorkshire tea. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Louisiana or something.
The reason I don't drink tea anymore is
PG
because
tips. Yeah, there you go. PG tips as well, isn't it?
But
the reason I don't drink tea anymore is
It's
because
good.
when I was in hospital.
I mean, I even looked in the bottom of the
Drink it.
box and there was nothing else any different in there than just dust from tea.
And I would end up going, and I ended up going. So no, it's put me
Ah,
off.
right. Okay, fair
But
enough.
for
Right,
$2.5
listen. Anyway,
$3 a box and you don't have to buy any sugar to put in it. Heck yeah, I mean,
that's good.
it's a deal, man. All right.
So,
Tuesdays,
Kafida,
Wednesdays, Thursdays, adios. Come back and leave a comment or do Lee's bidding.
that's the one.
Hey,
That's exactly it. That is the one.
is it ta-da or ta-ta?
When you're at
Ta-da's
ta-ta,
hello,
yeah,
ta-da's
ta-ta.
ta-ta.
Stephen, would you like to say ta-ta to the lovely ladies and gentlemen?
Cherry bubbles, everyone. Cherry bubbles.
English.
Okay. What does that exactly mean?
Chili bubbles, it means chili.
Wait a
Oh,
minute, you see.
chili bubbles. Oh, I see. I
It's
What?
see.
What?
chili.
Okay, so one last
What are you
wave.
wearing, Stephen?
Clothes.
I'm wearing my
Things that
clothes.
Leon-
I'm wearing clothes.
You s- Arnell,
He's wearing his jammy top. His
What,
King
you
of
well, thank
Yeah.
God
Diamonds.
for that.
Yeah, feet
He
that.
had that,
Thank the
he had
Lord.
that on the other day.
Yeah, we've got two
So?
of them. We've got two of them.
So, I do the same with my jeans and my hair. I had this on the other day.
Yeah, yeah.
You get your mind out the
I had this
gutter,
same
man,
skin
the-
on the other day. It was terrible. Anyway, so
We had the bald cap on the other day.
Sharon, I'll see you in a minute. Right?
He's washed his
Wait-
bald cap since then. He can
Wait
wear
for
it
the
again.
last time. Go on. Wait, that's it. So, Kafida, thank you
I
very
said
much
your
for
hair
joining
looks
me.
nice.
Yeah, your hair looks
Wait.
nice.
What
So-
happened?
I said, thanks very
I
much
didn't
for
say
joining
anything.
me. Finally, at the end of the show, when all is
My coffee has been
back
done.
up, that is blinding.
I've got to turn it on.
So, listen, wave ta-ta to the lovely Janice Lenderman, and I shall boot you out.
Once
like
you
a
get
boot
back
you
in the
out.
barn with all that,
Yeah, all right.
I can't keep up in the.
Okay,
Okay. Oh, ta-ta.
yeah,
Ooh, I like
ta-ta.
my bookcase back there. I like that. It
It's
don't look
nice.
real, but
It's good
it looks
that.
more
I like that.
realistic than some of them.
Yeah, it looks all right. It looks all
I
right.
like that. I just
Yeah.
don't like how it
Shame about you kind of disappearing around it, though. It's
spazzes
all right.
out. The other side of my neck's won't hurt. All right.
Right, I'm
I'll
kicking
see
you
if I
out 'cause I
can't
need to
come
go.
in on Saturday. Song
Yeah.
covered Saturdays. Songs from the mothership.
Yep.
Y'all check out everybody's content too. Go check out each other's channels.
Yeah, do it.
Leave a
I've been,
comment.
I've been sub to Katie for ages. I've been waiting for her to go live, but she hasn't gone live. So
Share everybody
been
out.
waiting
Share
for
each
a
other out.
notification to say, "Oh, Katie's live." Or I don't think Makeup Mum and Son goes live either. Do you go live, Makeup Mum and Son?
Just, be neighborly.
I mean, I'm
Howdy. How are you?
subbed to everybody.
Give a little love. Almost. I'm singing the Judds now. Never mind. You don't know nothing about the Judds. Winona, you
I
don't know
love
her,
that
do
bit
you?
of horror makeup she did 7 months ago. It's wicked.
Grandpa,
I don't.
have
don't,
mercy on me.
I don't mess with
Misery,
makeup too much.
breaking my heart. Can't you see, baby?
Yeah. Right.
Oh, have
Wave
mercy.
ta-ta. I'm kicking you out now.
It's a good
Wave
song.
ta-ta
It's a good song.
to the
No.
lovely JD Letterman. Now, come on.
No.
Well, I'm kicking you out in 5, 4, 3,
Bye, folks. That's
2,
all, folks.
1.
Acme, TNT, Roadrunner, beep, beep. There we go.
She's nuts, isn't she? Absolute nuts. So anyway, JD's a gentleman. What can I say? We got through it in the end. It's been a fun old time. Yeah, not half. So thank you very much to the moderators. Thank you very much to everybody that turned up tonight from Steve Stockton's and everybody that's stuck around tonight and put up with, the antics. And, come back on Saturday and put up with some more. That's what I say, You can always get more. So anyway, as I always say, live in the moment. Because the only time that matters is now. There's only now. See you, peace and love.
Till tomorrow. the only time that matters is now. Time is an illusion.